right, we're going to go over a recent loan scenario that was provided to me so you have an example of what real estate investing is not. So here's the scenario. I have a house. The history on this house is that someone bought in 2023. All right, so this house was bought in 2023 by person A. That transaction was a double close from, we'll call them original seller to person A, but double closed through person B. So person B double closed. And the reason we know this is because of the fact that they double closed, there's a chain of title where they own the property momentarily and then hand that to person A. So person A. A year later, no, actually 1.5 years later, person A, deed in lieu of foreclosure to person C, or sorry, to lender. So at some point there was distress in the property, and this is a new construction home, by the way, that isn't done today, and today is November 5th, 2025, wow. This is November 5th, 2025. The new construction home is not yet complete, but 1.5 years after this home was bought, person A has to deed in lieu of foreclosure back to its lender, meaning they encountered some distress, maybe defaulted, and sometimes lenders will not foreclose on you, and they'll just say, give me the property back. So the lender owns the property. Okay? Today, I'm presented with the scenario, let me zoom out a little. I'm presented with a scenario, and sorry for my messy writing, but this is important. I'm presented with a scenario where person C enters into contract with person B, who has gotten back under contract, but with the lender. So the original double closer, the original wholesaler, has now engaged the lender to get this back under contract and is assigning it, not even double close, is assigning it to person C, who is a business partner of A. Okay? So person A buys the house through a double close with person B. Person A loses the property back to the lender. Person B goes back to the lender, gets it back under contract, and is assigning it to person C, by the way, for a $100K assignment fee, and C and A are business partners. This is an example of not real estate investing. I wouldn't even call it a crime. It's just, this is effed up, right? And the worst part of all of this is that all three of these people claim to not know each other. How we found out they know each other is not, we're not going to share that, but they claim to all be independent in this scheme. I didn't look at what the wholesale fee was here, but at least I'm wondering, this is not real estate investing. And the fact that you also aren't forthcoming with it is, that could be fraudulent activity, who knows. But anyway, this is an example of things you shouldn't do. Again, I have no problem if you were direct to seller to my house, but this guy here, and the fact that, oh, by the way, I didn't mention, however, B gives C money in her bank statement. Now, I didn't mention that. That's actually a key part of this. B provides funds to C as evidence in the bank statement. So don't do this. Do not do this. If you have any questions on how to do it right, give me a call.